Ladies and gentlemen, calling in from Atlanta, Georgia, named one of the top 25 funniest Twitter accounts by Rolling Stone, named the #1 comedian to follow by Playboy magazine. Please welcome our esteemed guest, Mr. George Wallace.
Hey, you guys, how you doing?
We're doing
Mr.
okay.
Wallace, thank you, sir, for being here.
Much better.
Did you say Playboy? I didn't even know Playboy was still in business. I swear to God.
Yeah, come on. You got a stack of them over there. Come
But
on.
you guys are reading credits. You're reading what's on the paper. Keep reading
Yes.
it. It sounds good, doesn't it? It sounds good. Right now, you guys, I don't know where you are, but I'm dealing with ants. I don't. Maybe you can help me with these ants. I got ants. I live on the 25th floor. How do they get up here? Is there an ant elevator? What the hell is going on in my house? Can you guys help me with this?
It's cheaper on top, right?
I think it's sticky feet. They have sticky feet.
But to the 25th floor, I can understand being on the first
Yeah.
floor, maybe crawling up. Then somebody told me they have an escalator, not even an elevator. It's just an escalator that they take to get up here.
You're
But I
saying
don't know.
ants are riding an escalator up to your apartment?
Yes, and not even knocking to get in, you know?
Rude.
Maybe someone is
polite.
putting a box of ants by your door while you sleep.
Maybe that something is happening at my house, dude. There's something in my air right now, and I can feel those particles, granules. Have you ever heard anything like that?
What's going on, Jory? Are we hearing strange sounds coming out of your phone over there?
Well, you know what? I do have a phone on. Let me
Are
turn
you
it
talking?
on.
Are you talking? Are you on a different show at the same time?
You're at Sports Hole.
Are you watching
Is that
sports?
okay?
Of course. Whatever you do. Listen, you've come to our show. Do whatever you want. It's an honor to have you. One of the greatest comedians in American history.
Oh, thank you. You're just too nice. It's nice being here and meeting you guys. Just a lot of fun. Joe, how are you?
Man, I'm better with you here. I can tell you that much. So thank you for joining us.
Oh, listen to that voice. Joe has that voice. Do you do voiceovers or anything like that?
No, not really.
Joe has done voiceover, and I will show you it right now.
Having done it and doing it are two separate
Joe is a
things.
professional voice actor. He's famously played a few South Korean children on cartoon television.
25 points.
And he gets paid in points.
I have said that.
Straight Asian
He
hair.
get paid in points.
They
That's
give
cool.
him 25 points every time he's on the road.
Defend the honor of
But
my
every
brother.
time I hear a great voice, I have to comment on it. It's kind of like because I want a voice like that. You know, I want to talk like Morgan Freeman. I want to do voices like that, and I want to do a voiceover for Home Depot. I don't know why. I don't want to do it for Lowe's, just Home Depot.
What would you say at Home Depot? Do you have an idea what that would be?
I think they say you can do it and we can know that you can do it and we can help. Something like that at the Home Depot. Whatever it is, because I'm from Atlanta and that's the I'm gonna do.
Please help me.
And that's the
They
home.
killed my dad and my mom and my
The Home
neighbors
Depot is
with
one of my
birds and
favorite
trees.
stores.
Sorry.
Home Depot, classic Atlanta company. How is Atlanta for you these days?
As I call it, Wakanda. Wakanda. It is
White Conda.
Wakanda from the movie Black Panther. Wakanda. Atlanta is a bit different today. It is crazy, and you know what we're going through with the virus, and we're going through with the. We got a governor here. I'm going to write a book called "There's Something Wrong with the People in the South." It's just fucked up. It's the governor of Georgia. I'm sure you heard about Kemp, and then you know about Florida. And I thought Georgia was stupid, but you can never outdo Florida. You can never out Florida. They do the stupid shit down in Florida. And then you got the governor of Missouri want to send the kids back to school. And I don't understand these people. There's something going on in the South. I don't know what it is.
Is it the heat? Is it the history?
No, it's hot everywhere. It's hot in California, but at least they're smarter. The people are somewhat dumb. Some of the people are just dumb as hell here.
Dumb as hell.
We got somebody on the
Fishcenter.
phone with us on Fishcenter calling in.
Hey, George. Hey,
Hi.
guys. It's Furburn.
Furburn, what do you have to say to George?
Hey, George. Thanks for
Hello.
really being
How
a
are
fun
you?
guy.
Well, thank you.
You bring more joy into the world than
Then Joe.
you than Joe. So
True story.
put you at one time all-time greatest joy giver.
But was that a question? I was too busy laughing at my little show joke. Did he ask a question, Joe? Talk to me. I don't hear him very well because he's coming in off the phone.
Furburn, spit it out, man.
Come on, Ferburn,
Oh,
spit
me?
it
No,
out.
I didn't. I was still worried about shows.
Ask your
and his
special
depression.
question.
I feel like what's the best joke to get a boy out of depression?
What's the best joke to get a boy out of depression?
You know what? We're all going through a little depression right now. I don't know what we do because, you know, we're trying to deal with the situation with, I've been in my house, my condo here, since March 24. And I've been out maybe 4 times. I ain't going nowhere. So writing jokes about it, I don't know, maybe this is a joke. My daughter came by to visit me the other day, and I live on the 25th floor, and she was in the parking lot, so I just waved at her ass and told her to keep moving. You know, it's social distancing. So we're having fun. We're trying to keep laughter in our lives. And what I do, what's his name? Ferdinand or Ferdinand? What's his name?
Ferburn.
Fervert.
But we call him Ferdinand Dino.
Ferdandino.
We call him Ferdy Duty.
Duty. What I do, I'm having fun talking to you guys. That really lightens up my day. If I'm just sitting around doing nothing, all kind of crazy thoughts go through my head. What happens? And you know, we haven't worked since March 13th, and you think about all kind of crazy things. When am I going to go back to work? I don't know. So what we just do is sit around and just make jokes and talking to you guys. I'm sure something funny is going to come up in a few minutes. I don't know. You know, at least the next 20 minutes, one joke is going to come up somewhere.
We've been trying to get Cho to cheer up by talking to us, but he's not having it.
This Joe is happy. Look at the smile on Joe's face.
Well, George, again, because since you're here, I'm fine. If you weren't here, I wouldn't be here today. In fact,
oh my God, listen to that voice. Oh my!
Look,
Joe, can I trade your voice? Can I trade your voice?
we can absolutely try.
Wait, tell Cho to say something, and then you just move your lips while he's talking.
George, I'm pretty much going to quit this after this show. I don't care about being here anymore. So that's going to free me up to talk to you every day if you want.
Well, I don't know if that's part of the plan.
Oh,
I don't think that's what he was asking.
We haven't arranged that.
Oh, Joe, hold your horses, Joe. We don't need to talk every day, but I can't.
Give me a phone call.
No, as long as we're having fun, it's good. There's a young lady on the who's that?
Well, my name's Max, but
No, that's me.
oh.
I'm part of the show. My name's Tina. I'm new here. I joined Fishcenter pretty
She's
recently.
not new anymore.
Tina, how are you? It's always good to always have a lady on your show. It's always
agree.
fun to have a lady on the show.
Yeah.
No lady.
Ladies have a different opinion, and they can straighten you out when you cross the line.
So true.
Yeah, so thank you so much. Tina, where are you from? What do you do? Are you a comedian? What the hell do you guys do besides talk shit all day?
Oh, shut up!
Oh, he knows me. That's how you talk to me. I like that. Let's do that. That's cool.
Well, Tina, I don't know. I think she gets scared of animals and doesn't clean and eats potatoes.
Yes, I do.
You eat potatoes, right?
Yeah, I had a whole bag of them yesterday for dinner. Like 10 of them.
Gina has been
This is some bullshit. I call it talk to somebody about eating potatoes out of a bag. What kind of show is this?
The chat is complaining that we didn't introduce you, so I'm going to introduce you again. Ladies and gentlemen, George Wallace from Atlanta, the top 25 funniest Twitter accounts by Rolling Stone, number one
That's
comedian,
enough. That's
Playboy.
enough. Okay, that's enough.
That's enough. You have a new book coming soon.
It's called Bull Twit. The book is called Bull Twit. You know, we tweet a lot and then said bullshit. It's called Bull Twit and Whatnot. So, and the whatnot takes me into any category I want to go into. Like if I want to go into, if I'm a rebel, you know, I'm changing. I'm not the same person I used to be. I don't give a shit anymore. You know, like I'll eat cupcakes out of a pan and I'll eat pancakes out of a cup.
George Wallace,
Yes.
the top
Who's that?
25 funniest Twitter account.
Who knows? Some random caller just piping
How
in,
about that?
interrupting.
I gotta say though, caller, sorry to interrupt you. Titty fucking chat says this is my favorite Fishcenter guest of all time.
Maybe
I need to talk.
Oh, listen,
ahead.
you guys,
Whoa,
you guys have some shitty
All right.
shows. If this is
So
the
I was
favorite,
George,
Yes.
You have no idea.
George, I
Joe's
work
problem.
at the aquarium in Lexington, Kentucky. Have you ever heard of the Lexington Aquarium?
I never heard of Lexington.
All right. Well, it's about 10 hours north of Georgia. That's where you're at, right?
Yes, listen, I'm coming to Lexington. They've got a comedy club there, and I owe the owner a weekend when we get back into business. So I do hope to see you in
I can
Lexington.
give you free aquarium tickets, George.
Dude,
for
I live
your whole
across
family.
the street. Dude, I live across the street from the world's largest aquarium, the Georgia Aquarium here in Atlanta.
What
Why
year-
the hell would I want to go to a small ass
Yeah, man. Come on.
George, listen. If you play RuneScape, join the Potscape CC clan chat. We're the most
RuneScape.
stonedest
You don't know,
clan
they
on
might.
RuneScape.
George told me he only plays League of Legends.
Listen, it's an invite, and I want to thank you so much from Lexington, Kentucky, to come to your show. You know, they don't have much in Lexington, so. Hey, you live in Kentucky. Do you know where they buried Colonel Sanders?
In the Secret's 12 Graves.
Wherever, we need to dig his ass up and find out what the original recipe is on that chicken. I know that because.
Do you live in the world of Coke? That's across the street from the aquarium, right?
Everything is across the street from me. The College Football Hall of Fame is across the street from me. Comedy News Network is across the street from me. That's CNN.
Baja Fresh. There's a Baja Fresh right there.
There's a Waffle House over there.
I made the Waffle House. Atlanta is a really good city. Although, you know, I live in New York City, and I live in Las Vegas, and I live in Los Angeles. So I'm just here now because my family's there.
For George Wallace.
Oh, no, not CW. We got GW.
Yeah.
George, did you know that there's a very famous artificial intelligence computer that controls the world's information called GW?
I did not know that.
It's in a video game, but isn't that cool? It's kind of like
That's
your
really
initials.
Really cool, GW. That's really cool. I have to learn more about that, and it has all of the. Did you say artificial information?
Yeah.
I have new teeth, so I can't talk. Okay.
Hey, I just want to say George Wallace is awesome. I'm enjoying this episode right now.
Do you want to play a game with him?
Yeah.
Well,
George, are you up for a game with this mystery caller?
Yes, of course. I got nothing else to do.
Okay.
I can't go anywhere.
Neither do we.
This one's a little play on one of your classic
This is a cognitive test here. Like
It's a cognitive test.
Yeah.
Basically, you have to identify if something's a mammal
I don't
or a
want
lizard.
to. I don't want to play this game because I felt it yesterday.
Okay.
I thought it was. They had a snake. They had a snake, and I thought it was a bird. They had an elephant, and I thought it was somebody's mama. I can't. We'll try it, Maxine.
Try it, Max.
I'm Maxime, and this is and whatnot. It's kind of kind of riffing off how much you can do with and whatnot.
What the hell is that thing? Is it a pretzel?
Well, you have to guess what kind of knot it is.
Oh, I don't know anything about nuts. Get the fuck off of that.
It's a fucking. You know what, young man?
That's
It's
like
a
a
fucking
noose.
game.
Get that off.
No.
Get that off right now.
I make a Boy Scout game. You play the noose card on me. Everyone's always doing this.
You shouldn't do knots like that. That's not cool.
Caller, do you know the knot?
It's a pretzel knot.
No, it was a surgeon's knot. And clearly, all of y'all need to see a doctor. Get your heads checked.
What kind of knot was it?
Surgeon's knot.
I've never heard of that.
Well,
that's when they do surgery on you and they do the. Okay, that's cool. Surgery.
They don't use knots anymore. They use staples or glue, man.
25 points.
Out of date game.
Okay, sorry, I did.
George, we're gonna do round 2 of Coin Quest. You're in for a real treat.
Round 2.
I don't know if you've probably seen Fishcenter plenty of times. The fish swim in circles and they collect points.
Well, some swim back and forth.
Okay.
Round 2.
It's a major part of our show. We do it every day for years.
Oh wow, a lot of coins on my side of the screen.
Oh, look at Bijou's right by the thing.
Should we have George place the coins or should we wait?
Absolutely.
Help him out, Max.
How do I do it?
What I do is I go to your Zoom again. Oh, I don't know how to do it actually.
Joe knows how to do it. You don't.
Well, it's different here. I have to change it with my screens. I have to bring Zoom into this screen.
Max, come on.
George, stay right there.
It's only an hour-long show.
I got nowhere to go. You guys are making my day, by the way. I got nothing to do, and then I'm hypoglycemic. I just ate some cake about an hour ago, and I was the greatest guy in the world. Now I'm ready to kick somebody's ass.
Well,
I'm mad as hell for no reason at all.
Alrighty, so now wait.
Mr.
So
Wallace,
wait.
I can relate.
Wait. Okay, so now we take this and we put it on top of Coin Quest.
Are you doing a tut right
Who's
now?
talking? What are you doing?
I'm doing filters, George. I'm doing filters. It's okay. And then I do this, and now, as far as I know, George is on top of it.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
George, you have to move your fingers, and then move the coins with your fingers.
What the hell? What the coins? Where are the coins?
Why can't I see the coins?
I see.
Okay.
We see them.
Yeah,
I don't see it. I don't see anything. What do you want me to do?
Coin Quest is frozen. God damn it!
Oh man!
What kind of game is this?
Maxime broke it.
A half-ass game.
No,
this is why Cho wants to leave.
It is a half-ass game.
This is why
Cho has
Cho.
a point.
Yeah, I've told you.
Every day, rails
coming
against
around
the
to your
show.
side of this.
Joe, I see why this is your last day.
Yeah.
Alrighty, now it's working.
Yeah.
So move your finger to the red coin and move it wherever you want.
I'm
You
never
got one
wrong.
right there?
Yeah.
Okay, I've tried to pick it up. My fingers are big. Thank you.
It
So
is
what do you want me to
It
move
is a
it?
digital technology. You have to move it to where you think the fish will hit it or not hit it.
Oh, fish would definitely hit it right here. If I can move it. It's not working for me. What am I supposed to do?
Well, move your finger back so it's like your camera. You're moving it with your camera instead of on the screen. Like that, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Oh, it was right there. Okay, just leave it right there in the corner and the
Okay.
fish will come. Okay? And I guarantee you the fish will come there.
All right, we're going to count it down. We're going to do 2 rounds back to back. We'll do round 2 and round 3 back to back.
We can't do that,
The
Matt. It's too
Of course
crazy.
we can. It's
The
not.
brick-
We can do
That's
it.
the craziest thing you've said on Fishcenter ever.
We're going to do it. Mr. George Wallace, having placed the coins, we're ready
Coin.
to see what happens.
One
By the way, you change that. It's Dr. Wallace, not Mr. Wallace. It's
Dr. Wallace,
Dr.
MD,
George Wallace, yes.
Dr.
counting it down.
Dr. John Wallace.
Dr.
100
George Wallace.
Dr.
2
George.
minutes on the clock.
One.
Where are the fish?
John Wallace.
Here they
played for
come.
Syracuse.
Here we go.
And they're all.
Minus
It's
1
the
for
gold
Mimosa.
fish on the
Oh, that's
bottom.
on you,
That's
Dave.
my side,
Minus
dude.
5 for Hot Steve.
They're coming down. They're going around the dot. They're going to pick up the corn. And
Plus 5 for Greenbird.
they're coming down. They're going to come out of the left.
Green chicken.
Uh-oh, there's a re-reline coin on the field,
There
George.
goes, there
and a
goes, there
gravity
goes, there
And a
goes. Ooh,
gravity coin.
That's pretty crazy.
it's close, isn't it?
Re coin hit. Plus 5.
Bam! There you go.
Oh,
Gravity coin hit by Mimosa.
Look at them moving.
I hit the corn. The fish got
Excellent
it,
coin
right?
placement.
Minus
Yeah.
Minus 5 for Mimosa.
Sorry, I'm right. Plus 4 for
4.
Plum.
There you go.
Plus 1 for Jeremy Legg. Counting's hard when you don't think.
Plus 1 for Mimosa. Minus 1 for Way.
No, that never hit it, Davey.
Never hit it, Davey?
Never hit
Okay.
it, Davey.
Bam! Almost.
Plus 1 for Hot Steve.
Who came up with this game?
I think Matt Malero.
Matt.
Plus 1 for Green Chicken. Plus 5
Minus
for Hot
1
Steve.
for
Plus 5
Jeremy
for
Legg.
Green Chicken.
Minus 1 for Mimosa.
How old were you when your mind just got up and walked away from you? What kind of game is this? You come up with something. This is supposed to be a game?
This is a great game, and we're almost to round 3.
Kind of like
Hello, I
Sonic the
just wanted
Hedgehog.
to say everybody join Podscape CC on old school Runescape.
Minus
Minus
5
5 for Jeremy Legg.
Who's winning?
We'll show you the
Winning?
scores after this, but we have to do round 3 first.
All right, we're going right into round 3.
We
Are
moved
we
the
being-
re-reline. No,
Dr. Wallace coin placement is in place.
Are we being trolled by RuneScape fans?
we're not being trolled by RuneScape fans, but I do have to say, Dr. Wallace, this has the re-reline in it, unlike lots of other sports. Plus 5 for Slider.
You thought Atlanta sports were bad before this show. Now,
Oh, I follow Atlanta sports totally. Totally.
Scale coin.
Opening
Plus
night
5 for
tonight.
Green Chicken.
Except the Atlanta Hawks. They're playing so badly. So what's the joke I used to do?
Plus 10
Plus
for
5
TZ2.
for Oh, plus
Net 0
net-
for Green Chicken.
Green Chicken.
I don't know.
be quiet,
Sorry,
Max. I want to hear the Hawks.
Plus 5 for TZ2.
but we have to do the
Hawks
scores.
the Atlanta Hawks play so
Trying
bad
to-
so that people are going to the arena ordering hot dogs to go.
Plus
5
5
for
Way.
Way. Max, we shouldn't say the same coin twice.
Well, Dave, I'm insane.
Plus 5 for TZ2, but then
Minus
Tina
5
might
for
write
Jeremy
it.
Legg. Well,
Tina might write it down twice.
Tina, you know, she's here to put us in line. She's like a great woman on the show.
Shut up.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Ooh, where did that come from?
Yeah, she's a hothead. Like most
Shut up.
women.
She's a hot potato, we like to say.
This is cool. I like this.
Plus 5.
Plus 5 for TZ2.
I
Minus 5
found
for
the original KFC
For who?
recipe for you.
Who?
Slider.
Wait a second. Somebody said they just found the original recipe.
What?
How'd
What's
you
the
find
recipe?
who did
Plus
that?
5 for TZ2.
We're more of a Popeyes show, caller. Plus 5
All
for
right.
TZ2. Minus 5 for Mimosa. Minus 5 for Mimosa.
2/3
Slider.
tablespoon salt, 1/2 tablespoon thyme,
Plus 5.
1/2 tablespoon basil, 1/3 tablespoon oregano, 1 tablespoon
Governor
celery salt,
Fucking Governor Camp.
1 tablespoon black pepper, 1 tablespoon dry mustard,
Shut
4
up.
tablespoons paprika, 2 tablespoon garlic
Hold
salt.
on, I'm writing it down.
1
Slow down.
tablespoon ground ginger. 3 tablespoon white pepper.
One thing, there is no ginger in Kentucky Fried Chicken. I know that for a fact. I know ginger. That's one of my favorite flavors, aromas, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
An
Oh,
aromatic.
Aromatic. There's no ginger there. Come on.
He's out. Hang
Are
up on
you
that
sure?
Are you sure? That's the quiz.
What I'm sure is that is not the original recipe. All of the shit you named is not in there.
Ginger. Get out of here.
Get out of here. Hang up on him. Bam.
Okay.
Hang up.
Top 5 spices. Shout out to cayenne, white
Okay,
pepper,
what is that?
salt,
That's one of my tweets. Top
and
5
girls.
Cinnamon is a spice. Cayenne is a spice. Did I say pepper is a spice?
Probably.
I
Garlic
love
is a
that.
spice. And girls.
Hear that, Tina?
The Spice Girls. The
Get it?
Spice Girls.
Are they number 5 or number
Tina,
1?
I don't see round 2 here. I only see round 3. Did
Well,
you
they're
add them all
combined.
5
together?
of them count as one, or each
Yeah.
5 of them
Are we
are 5
still
different
playing that game?
Well, I'll add up the points so you can see the scores, George. But Matt, can you tell them about the misconnection you guys had online?
Oh yeah, I've been following. By the way, Twitter at Mr. George Wallace. I've always enjoyed the shout outs that you put out on Twitter, and I sent one to you and you completely ignored me, asking to shout out to the little carpet inside the hotel safe.
That's pretty cool. You know, sometimes I don't have time to get back. I don't have time to get back to everybody. I like to apologize to you. You know, I write these things like maybe 4 months ago, and they come out, and I even forget them myself. Just shout out to so many different things. But I apologize, and one day I will get back to you. Okay?
Listen, I wrote one joke in my entire life, and that was it. Instagram at the real George Wallace, www.georgewallace.net. So you're going back to Vegas once it's safe, is that right?
When it's safe. First of all, I have to finish doing a TV show. I'm with Netflix. I'm doing a show with Jamie Foxx called Dad Stop Embarrassing Me. So I want let's promote that. And we shot an episode already. We got 8 or 10 more to go.
Where does that show up these days?
Los Angeles. Well, right now it's not on. We're just shooting the first year.
We'll be on
And
Netflix.
so-
Here's the
Okay.
scores. Mimosa
Netflix.
got that line, so tied with TZ with the 40 points. Throwing them as our top 2 contenders this week. Well, actually, Flump and Mimosa. Actually.
What?
And that's at the
Westgate Resort.
Which
That's
is
at the Wait a second. No, that's Netflix, okay? That's the show with Jamie Foxx. And then I'll go back, maybe because I have a new show also with Norman Lear. I'm sure you guys are young, but you heard of Norman Lear.
Yes.
97 years old, still in good shape, still full of laughter and fun. And we have a show with Laverne Cox. I wanted to do a TV show called Sanford and Son. You remember? Everybody knows Red Fox.
I like
and I
that
had an
show.
opportunity. I wrote for the Red Fox show, so I wanted to bring that back. And he says, no, we really won't do that. So we come up with some other idea. And a friend of mine has a kid that's transgender. And I thought about it, and the transgender hit me. We were talking about Laverne Cox. A light goes off in my head, says, oh, wouldn't that be nice to try to do a Red Fox with a son that lived with me as a kid, goes away to New York for 30 years, knocks on my door. Now my son is a daughter.
Wow.
So it's going to educate a lot of people. So I got to, me being an old father from Mobile, Alabama, never understanding the kid growing up. Now the kid has come back transgendered. Now my son is a she, and I have to change, and I have to be educated to know to live and let live. And that's the new world, and that's what we're going to talk about. It's going to be, and it's not only transgender. We're going to deal with drugs. We're going to deal with a lot of problems that people do have, and we're going to educate America. We're going to take it to the church. We're just going to have some fun. It's going to be great.
People
And
need
you know how great
you.
Laverne Cox is. She's just fantastic.
Laverne Cox, amazingly funny, and it's a rough time out there, so people need you, your sense of humor. It's a healing. Would you
Yes.
agree?
Yeah, of course, always. And laughter is healing for the soul. Let's make that perfectly clear. So you can do, no matter what the situation is, there should be a laugh at the end. And that's how you try to write a joke. A joke is like 1, 2, C, or you can title it AB3. Ba, ba, with a twist at the end. So we're going to bring some laughter into everybody's life. So look out for that. We don't start shooting until next year. That's here in Atlanta. And
we don't really have jokes on this show. Maybe
we do. I can
that.
tell you a joke right now, Matt. I can tell you any joke.
Let's hear.
Okay, so
Don't steal my frankly I don't give a damn joke.
no, I won't
Don't steal my guess watch joke.
No, I'm not gonna steal either of those.
Nobody's going to steal your joke because, first of all, just do it.
Yeah,
Okay.
just do it, man.
It goes
Nike.
like this.
I
So
was gonna say because it's not worth it.
there's this
Oh.
there's this guy. He's coming. He's going town to town, knocking on doors. He's like, looks like you got a river problem. Too much river, not enough stopped river. And everyone in town goes, frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. And he goes, what? And then they check their guess watches and they say, do you know what time it is? And he looks at it, no second hand, no finger hand, no hour hand. He has to guess what time it is. But then the time was ass kicking time. So they get their strongest friend starts kicking their ass.
Yeah.
What a loser.
Tell the joke.
That's the joke.
What?
What?
Do me a favor.
So anyway, a guy's going from farm to farm, and he's being led into a farm. They're like, you can sleep here, but I've got 3 very horny daughters, but they're all invisible.
Okay. George, what do you think?
Oh, my God. Joe,
Yeah, it's my last show.
please speak to me, Joe.
You guys are gonna
It's
talk
almost
every
over,
day.
George. It's almost over.
It's almost over. Those are not the jokes we want to talk about. Hit me with a subject. See, can we write a joke together? All of us. Any joke.
Our fish mimosa.
I don't know if that is.
I know nothing about
Yeah,
fish,
it's hard.
as you can see.
How
Well, that is
about
happening today. Something COVID 45. Any COVID 45, we got to write jokes about him.
okay?
You didn't even know what COVID 45 was
It's
until I
the
said
president.
Like what Billy did.
It took you long enough, but what an idiot.
I'm just getting
Which
it
one
now.
of you guys are Republican?
The other one.
Cho.
Cho.
Maybe Cho. I think he's the only one. No,
No.
he's not. Cho's not Republican.
Nah, I don't have an affiliation.
Dave is libertarian, though.
I'm not.
Yeah, that's good. What is libertarian? What do you guys do? What do you believe?
Dave.
I'm not libertarian. Max likes to accuse me of being libertarians, but I eat meat, so that's.
Well, and everyone watching after my jokes, they're part of the grown party. Okay, I'm gonna go into my
My
ceiling.
friend on the radio host, Neil Bortz, a good friend of mine, Neil Bortz.
Yes.
He's a libertarian.
Talk
What
master.
do they do? What do you guys do? What do they?
I think they
What do you
watch
believe
Penn
in?
Jillette talk online.
Not Penn Jillette, the other one. The Teller.
Teller, they watch Teller shut up.
They watch him talk. Now, go with the joke. They watch him talk.
You're on the line with the
Nah.
Libertarian Hotline, where we sort out all the objectivist issues.
Okay. I still don't
Oh,
know
it
what
says
it is.
connecting.
Connecting with who? What are
Hey,
you doing?
caller, you're here with the Ben
Hi.
Shapiro
Oh.
Hotline.
Hi, with George Wallace.
Good morning. How are you?
Good, man. I'm from Mobile, Alabama, also.
All right, Mo.
I live in-
went to Mobile.
I live in Birmingham now. How are you doing
Oh.
today, bro?
I love Birmingham. You got some good people over there. Of course, one of the world's best comedy clubs there, the Stardome in Hoover. One of the best comedy clubs in America is right there in Birmingham. Did you know that?
Yeah, I've been. I just wanted to tell you, George, you're one of my inspirations in life. Honestly, man, you've really showed me a lot of shit, and I follow your Twitter. I have post notifications on. I just wanted to tell you, if you're ever playing RuneScape, join Podscape CC.
We're being another RuneScape.
That's awesome. You should, if you do ever play RuneScape, you should check it out.
George, are you a video game? Are you a gamer?
I don't know shit about. I don't even know. You're lucky I got on this line, okay? But I want to learn. I want to learn these games.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work doing that stuff. I have to write jokes during the day. I have a job, okay, guys?
Well,
I have
how
a
about
job.
how
I'm
about
gonna be
we
paying
get together
attention.
1 hour a week? We set up a new streaming program. Matt will pay you $600 an episode, and we play RuneScape, and we all learn to play RuneScape together.
How long is the show?
This will be a 55-minute show.
3 hours.
$600 for 55 minutes?
5 minutes.
Who the
As
hell
long
is-
as you got.
Who do you think you're talking to? $600 for 55
Max,
minutes?
who are you talking to? What are you doing?
Talking to Matt, Dave.
Why are you
George,
ruining these
Joe,
relationships
Tina.
that we're developing here?
Oh, he's obviously talking to me.
Who
Go
is
ahead,
this?
caller.
talking to me. I know that voice. Who is that?
Isn't that a show?
Stop laughing and talk.
I know that.
Caller, go ahead.
All right.
Caller.
George, do you like music?
Yes, I do.
Would you like to hear a song?
Uh-oh.
Depends.
Is this the guy from Goshen?
This is our singer. This is our resident house singer. He calls.
Okay.
Okay. You guys call the shot. Do we want to hear a song?
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, it's pretty
Let's
good.
do it. Tina, you calling the shot?
Yeah.
Okay,
Just short.
I'll play a chord and you can start singing. Okay.
That's the wrong chord.
Okay. What chord do you want?
I don't know piano. I just do.
How about that?
Fly me to the moon and let me sing amongst the stars. Tell me what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words,
You guys just gonna sit down and let him sing
in other words, baby, kiss me.
Sorry, George.
My wits on and let me
Deserve better.
sing forevermore.
Can I go pee? Can I go pee right
Yeah, go pee. We'll wait for you.
In other words, please be true.
I've got to come back and do this show again.
Thanks for your call. Thanks for your call, caller. That's a.
Who's in charge of the board?
Oh, there's a bunch of us here.
We're all doing everything.
You don't know how to hit stop, off, turn off,
Well,
move
I
on?
did, but I was playing the piano for him. Fly me to the moon. Yes, I
We
can
paid
play
we
it.
paid that guy $600 to sing that song.
Oh, really? Oh, you did? Oh, I can sing. I'll make $600 now.
Okay.
Joe seems to be in a position where he looks like he's playing an instrument. You play music, Joe?
He's
I'm
playing a
playing
video
PlayStation.
game.
Tina, don't scream.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I know damn well he's not playing a video game while we're doing an interview here. This is some bullshit. I tell you,
This whole
this is some
time.
bullshit. Joe, you're talking to me and you watching a video game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Oh my God.
disrespectful,
Isn't it?
Joe. What? You're
Well,
playing a
I'm not
video
showing
game?
the video game screen.
What? Joe.
What?
So rude.
At the opening of the show specifically said, I'm just happy to be talking to Mr. George Wallace.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do both.
He's playing a game,
What?
a fucking video game while he's talking to me.
But you didn't know.
Do
Joe.
a joke about his mom.
He knows now.
His mom's named Miri Cho.
Don't talk about my mama. Nobody does that, okay?
No, but talk about Cho's mom. Cho Mama.
I don't know.
about
No,
his mom.
No, it's okay, George.
I used to be the king of the Yo Mama jokes, but I don't
I don't like my mom.
Hey, George.
I don't.
George,
Nobody likes Yo
I
Mama.
need to tell you something, George. George, your aunt problem.
True.
Go ahead, caller.
There's something going on with your aunt problem that maybe you hadn't realized, and a lot of people hadn't, but I'm here to enlighten you. The ants are a conspiracy, George. The ants are planted in your apartment by the government. They are
Runescape.
there to spy on you.
Get out of here. I'm not letting any of that, some of those
Sure.
anti-maskers.
Listen, he may be right. 2:00 this morning, they saw some. Ooh, I was watching porn. They saw something. They saw something.
What's your favorite website for the porn? Or are you going old school? Do you have postcards or whatever?
You got Playboys. They send them for free.
Still got that CD. Is it DVDs? DVDs. That's it. Got DVDs. No, the track. What do you call it? See, I don't even remember. I'm new school, dude.
VHS?
What's my favorite porn? Probably is it XNXX?
XNXX. That is one, ladies and gentlemen. XNXX. Dave goes to RedTube.
That's old.
Yeah, it's old.
Dave likes old women.
I search old-fashioned pornography when I go there.
What about Pornhub? What else you got out there?
Got
Is
Cho
you
Hub.
porn still a thing?
Oh, Cho, you know it is. Come on.
Porn?
View porn's still a thing. Come
Not
on.
view
my
porn.
God.
View porn.
Listen, guys, I'm a Christian. I just happen to know those things because I have to do research sometimes. So
Yeah.
I really don't
Yeah.
watch porn. I
Look
just
out
have
for
to know about everything.
Oh, Ben Rivera in chat says, so many bits in these phone calls. When will they be genuine?
Hey.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Do you have a
Matt
bit?
Aaron.
Go ahead, caller.
What's up? This is the Runescape guy again. I just wanted to shout out Kiwi VRS and Nug.gov. I also wanted to shout out Podscape CC. It's the best, most stonedest clan on RuneScape. Thanks, George Wallace.
No problem, dude.
Thank you so much.
So we should, when we post a YouTube video of this online, Matt, of this interview for Adult Swim, just to promote and be like, we've had a legend on the show. Let's just only use the phone calls about RuneScape, but just have George sitting there like not doing anything, just shrugging.
We didn't do anything today. I thought we was going to talk about some things. It's a lot of fun though.
We haven't done anything for
I'd like to come back.
5 years.
We'd love to have you back. What else can we promote for you? We got Bulltwit and Whatnot. That's coming out soon. The Online Ramblings of George Wallace.
Yes.
Looks like a forward by
Las Vegas. Most important, if you ever come to Las Vegas, of course, they call me the new Mr. Vegas. I broke a record there. I went there in 2014, and I've done more shows in Las Vegas than any Black African American entertainer. That includes Red Fox, Dion.
Wow.
Anybody.
And you're at the Westgate.
That was at the Flamingo. Now I'm at the Westgate. Yeah, you come in. You never know what's going to happen at my show. Any entertainer and every comedian you could ever think of, they all come to my show. And that's from Seinfeld, of course, to Chris Rock, Chris Tucker, you name it. Kathleen Madigan, you know her? You guys know her?
Of course, legendary Kathleen Madigan.
Fantastic. You got a young kid named DC Youngfly. I'm the type show, it's Vegas like it used to be. You come to my show, you're working. Chris Tucker's there all the time. We have a lot of fun in Las Vegas. And my show appeals to young, old, black, white, hip-hoppers, gangbangers. We just love to have fun at my show. And you never know what's going to happen.
Hey, it's me, Chris Tucker. I'm here too. No, okay.
Way too high. Way too high.
Wow.
That's too high, man. That's way too high, man. You gotta get around that, man.
What? Is this a rush hour?
I can't wait to see you at the Westgate, FYI. The Westgate's my favorite suites section.
Are you serious?
Have you been recently, or have they redesigned it? Last time I was there, I went up to the suites in Westgate, and it was like being in a Kubrick movie.
Did you go to the Elvis Presley suite? You went to the Elvis Presley suite?
No, I haven't been there.
Well, yeah, that's where Elvis Presley worked, and also Bill Cosby. So when you come, I don't touch nobody. Okay, I don't touch nobody. It's an older hotel, and it's Vegas like it used to be. But you're right; they are remodeling the place. So it is.
I kind of hope they keep. I hope they keep the suites the same, because that whole section of the hotel is it's charming.
You like old hotels? I don't like old hotels
because it's better than everything new. They're all the same. You know, they all have that stupid curving hallway, so you can't really tell where you're at. Like
you don't like straight hallways.
Older hotels just have personality, whereas like all the new ones that you can't tell where you're at. You might as well be in the same one. You know, like they don't differentiate, but the older ones do. That's just my point.
Cool. That's cool.
The Westgate is one.
Yes, what hotel did we stay at in Las Vegas?
I'm sorry?
The last time we were there, Dave and I were at the
Aria.
The Aria.
Aria.
Yeah, see, that's like one of those. It is, but it's so sterile. Once you're in a hall, like you can't. It doesn't matter which one you're in. If you're in one of those, they're literally all
the one across the street, the BD Hotel. BD. What is it? Badara? BD.
DB.
From the Aria.
Yeah, BD. Badaria. We call it the BD Hotel.
The BD Hotel.
Matt, I got a good closing song. It's from RuneScape.
An American treasure. Certainly Atlanta legend, American legend.
Land lover.
At Mr. George Wallace on Twitter. At The Real George Wallace on Instagram. GeorgeWallace.net. Truly a great honor to have you on our show, sir. Thank you for taking the time to hang out with us and do nothing, really.
I don't know what I did today, but I need to come back and do some more. I don't know. I don't think I did enough.
Well, Cho's about to quit if you could learn buttons.
No, you made my last show a memorable one. Thank you.
I don't think you guys did anything today either. Not a damn thing.
I didn't do
Cho,
anything.
I have no idea why you came in. Why did you come in? You haven't said a damn thing.
You've only been here for one, and you get it.
Matt, you haven't done shit.
No, I haven't.
Tina, one time. I don't know what you guys you probably get paid for this. You got thousands of people watching you, and you just do shit. You do
Yeah.
nothing.
That's right.
And that's what I teach people to do. Honor your essence. Look at me. I do nothing for a living, and I love doing it. And the people come and pay me to do nothing, just to talk shit. I hope you're enjoying what you're doing. You did it for an hour, and you did a great job.
Thank you.
Thank
Boy, thank
It's
you.
almost like my friend, a show about nothing. Now, you guys really.
We took your inspiration.
Yes.
A great
This
honor.
is still about nothing.
Mr. George Wallace, thank you, sir, for coming on. Please come back.
Let's do it again. I love you, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it.
I love
See
you.
you.
Thank you, sir.
Bye, Tina.
Bye.
Bye, Max.
See ya.
Bye. Bye, Joe.
Bye.
Bye, Max. Who else is here?
Okay, I gotta
And
go.
bye, me.
Listen,
Dave.
honestly,
My name's Dave.
I've got to go here, and I'm gonna remove you from the call. I'm sorry, George.
Well, fuck you then.
That was awesome.
He is
Wow.